Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. Joker here, of course. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the recent APK mine, the recent wave of EX raid passes, and a reminder of what the Kanto region still has available. With the APK, the 0.99.2, got an article done by the Pokemon Go Hub, and what they found is basically just some asset changes, some code changes, and mysterious code additions. So let's go through that. Asset changes of the new update. There's a fire asset or a fire PNG that was added. Don't know what that entails or what that'll be used for. Probably a move animation, but we'll find out when it comes out. So now a number of privacy policy text files were added, meaning just whenever you go into your settings and you go into like the terms of service, privacy policy, and all those sections, it now loads within the app. The privacy policy, it now loads within the app, and you don't have to click on it and then go into another website that tells you the privacy policy. So, and it's also in different languages, so that's pretty cool too. So that's a little quality of life update type of thing. Something else for assets, the little Pokeball spinner icon that's at the top left-hand corner of the screen, that's basically been updated to make it seem faster or to move it along a bit, to speed it up so you can play a little bit more. So that's pretty cool, because sometimes you just got the spinning screen for spinning the Pokeball for, I've had it for at least 10 minutes before I realized okay, I gotta reset the game. New Pokeball textures, new map textures, new Google logo, new 2KM egg textures. We'll experience that once we get the update, once everybody has the update. So, that's all pretty cool. Like I said, quality of life update. It's not really a big one, but still got some pretty good stuff. Now, the code changes has to do with mythical Pokemon and gyms. It's not saying you can put mythical Pokemon in gyms now. It's just different code supporting that you can't. Cause here's the code right here. It says disabled low stamina, disabled buddy, disabled max same defender's key. And what disabled max same defender's key means, it's the warning that comes up stating that you can't put more than one of the same Pokemon in that same gym. So that's what that has to do with. And disabled legendary key has to do with you can't put legendaries in gyms. And disabled mythic key, basically, along with these other lines of code, has to do with you can't put mythical Pokemon in gyms. So it's just a different code stating that you can't do it. New AR Plus, not features, but like quality of life type of updates. So if you experience anything different with AR Plus, just go ahead and leave it down in the comments below, or tweet me at this right here and let me know what you find. Also, it may have fixed that AR glitch where you try to catch a legendary in AR mode, but we'll have to find out. Okay, now the mysterious code additions are as follows. Proxy social action, which they're not or it's not really known what that is gonna do or what that has to do with, but people are speculating maybe it has to do with trading or something like that, maybe. But not confirming trading at all. Not confirming it. No. So, but it just may have something to do with that. So maybe trading in the future. Not trying to speculate and not confirming anything, but just maybe an idea. The next one, Geostore, is kind of an interesting one. It's a new concept that was found in the APK 0.99.2 that possibly has something to do with the code that supported portal submissions in the 0.97.2 APK. So maybe soon we'll get portal submissions, just like in Ingress. They have it. Why can't we? Come on now. Well, I shouldn't really say they and we, because we should all come together as a community. Like I've said this many times before. I love the community, and I would love for the community to expand, because Pokemon Go has brought a lot of people together. And if we keep growing, it can eventually turn into something amazing. And it's already something amazing, but it can also turn into something even more amazing. I mean, it could possibly, I wouldn't say end wars or anything like that, but it's a great step in the right direction to world peace. Time will tell. Time will tell. We'll see what happens. But I have faith in this game. I love this game. And I have faith in the community too. So let's have fun, guys. Let's stay safe. And let's help out the community whenever you can. Now let's talk about the EX raid passes. In the recent wave, EX raid passes went out now like a day or day and a half ago. And they went out for Sunday the 22nd and Monday the 23rd. So if you got an EX raid pass, congratulations. If you didn't, don't give up. You can get one eventually, or you will get one eventually. And yeah, if you did get one, have fun, stay safe, and help out any newcomers in the community that did get one but don't know how to use it or don't know what it's about. Now, let's go jump into the rest of this video where I have, or actually my first exploration of the Kanto event, and I talk about what the Kanto event still has to offer. Also, another reminder, for the Kanto event, you still have about another day and a half when you're watching this. So, it ends on April 17th, 1 p.m. PDT. Now, like I always say, you can go ahead and go into Google, calculate that time to your time zone, and find out when the event ends in your area. So, let's go.
Call me the Joker, more like Casanova, Hova, 'cause when I'm on the mic.
And speaking of Kanto, I actually have a grimer here on the screen. And I'm using a pineapple right now because with the Kanto region event, you have double candies, 6-hour lures, which is something that they didn't announce in the release notes, increased Kanto region spawns, meaning Gen 1 spawns, but you do still have other Pokemon, other Gen 2 or Gen 3 spawns. So you'll still be able to get some of those. And also, you got KMs, or the buddy distance has been cut in half as well. As you may have seen by now, if you're walking your buddy, actually let me show you. It's actually been cut in half. Instead of 1 for a Pidgeot, you got 0.5. And that especially helps the people that are walking Mew. If they have their Mew already. It's now 10 kilometers instead of 20. And that goes for any Pokemon that's 20 kilometers. It's now 10 kilometers. Except for Phoebus. Now, Phoebus is still 20 kilometers to walk because that is a special walking buddy. And it takes 20 kilometers to walk. Then you have to evolve with that Phoebus when it's your buddy. But that buddy, the walking distance is still cut in half. The initial walking distance, because it's 5 km to walk, but it's been cut in half to 2.5. So it has been cut in half. You do still have to walk the 20 kilometers with it as your buddy to evolve into Milotic. So it didn't change there. However, it changed in the initial distance, which is 5 km. I'm going to catch the Pikachu anyway. And also, for Mew, if you already caught if you're on the Mew quest, you won't get you'll get 20 candies at the end, but you won't get double candies for that. However, during this event, if you do catch your Mew during an event, you will get the 6 candies, or you will get double candies for the initial catch. You just won't get double candies for the 20 candies that you get at the end when you catch Mew. And also, got some new raid bosses. And speaking of Gen 1, freaking Onyx. When was the last time you saw a wild Onyx? And Onyx is actually a good one to get an excellent on if you're still looking to get that for your Mew quest. And we're actually, I believe we're heading to another raid, or we're heading to a raid. And I'll talk about more news about the Kanto event and talk about the new raid bosses. That's almost a perfect Onyx right there. Nice.
That's a keeper.
That is a keeper, and that will be a Steelix one day, because I do have some other coats lined up. Way to the raid. I got an egg hatching. I don't know if it's more than one, but it's an egg. Welmer. Okay, I'll take that. You got $7.96.
Did you pineapple it?
Can't pineapple an egg, sir. It's a good Welmer. I've got 221 Welmer candies. Still a long way to go. onto the raid. Actually, you can see. Is that the raid? Nope. That's another raid. Which actually, Lapras is one of the returning or new raid bosses for this here event. I mean, it's a returning one, but it's a new one for this event. And we're gonna go over the rest of those. And where could these shinies possibly be that were leaked a few days ago? Where could they be in here in this here event? So let's get to the raid. Alright, I goofed just a smidgen. The raid doesn't start for about another 22 minutes, so we got some time to ride around and catch some Pokies, of course. And I got a critical. Hello. 6-5. And wish that was a Machamp raid, but it's not, so yeah. But actually, let me show you something for just a quick second. As you may have noticed in the Pokemon inventory and in the Pokemon Pokedex, you have some of this Pokemon sprites have changed. And normally when that happens, we get shinies in the game either that day or the day after. Because that's what normally happens. That's what's been happening for the past few community day events, and that's actually what happened whenever they brought Shiny Gyarados and Shiny Magikarp out. But it didn't happen this event just yet. Where could these shinies be? Where, oh where? We're gonna talk about that in just one moment. Okay, now, where the shinies could be in the game right now are, of course, with the new raid bosses, because you got Rhyhorn, Snorlax, and I'll go over the other raid bosses during the raid and everything like that. But Snorlax and Rhydon sprites have changed, so those could be shinies. Speaking of Rhyhorn or Rhydon, got a 1454 Rhyhorn on the screen, but actually a little piece of information. A while back I actually caught a 100% Rhyhorn, so that's gonna be my evolution for Gen 4. So actually here at the next raid, and here are the new raid bosses and other raid bosses that have already been here. But here are the raid bosses for the Kanto event. You got Tier 1, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Tier 2, Venomoth, Muck, Exeggutor, Lickitung, and Weezing, which Muck, Exeggutor, Weezing are actually returning. Then you have for Tier 3, you got Alakazam, Onix, Scyther, Omastar, Kabutops, and Aerodactyl, which Alakazam and Scyther and actually Omastar and Aerodactyl are returning as well. I think Kabutops is new. Tier 4, you got Golem, Rhydon, Lapras, and Snorlax, which are all returning. And Tier 5, of course, Latios and Latias, but in their regions that they are in right now. Now, let's get to that Latios raid and talk a little bit more about where these shinies could be and how they could come along in the game for the Kanto region event. Okay, we're actually in the Latios raid right now. It's halfway down. Now let's talk a little bit about where these shinies could be. Now, it actually came from a leak from a couple different sources, and they were found in the network traffic for pretty much all the rest of the Kanto region Pokedex and some of Johto. But they usually come out within like the first couple minutes of every event. They haven't come out for this event just yet. Some may still come out for this event. What kind of attack was that? It's down in the red right now, but none have come out right now, as of right now. So where could they be? Like I was saying earlier, they could be in the raids, any raids that could happen in. Not confirming, but it's a possibility that they could happen, because that's normally where they happen at. Either that or events, such as Community Day. And it's down right now. And seeing as how Snorlax, Rhydon, and a couple others sprites were changed, that led to believe that Snorlax, Rhydon, and the other ones that I named before this raid would become shiny, or have a possibility of being shiny in raids, and as raid bosses. But as of right now, that's not the case. Let's see what I get. I don't know what the CP was. I wasn't paying attention. 2029. It's not really a good one, but hey, it's candies. I'll do it. How did I miss that? Anyway, got a grade on that. And like I said, they could have come out for Community Day, which I'm kind of glad they didn't put Squirtle and Charmander out for this event, because that would kind of take away from one of the special aspects of Community Day, which shiny Pokemon. I mean, they could bring them out again for Community Day, but exclusiveness of them coming out for Shiny Day or coming out for Community Day, then staying in the game afterwards, I like that aspect, and I just threw it over it. When you go to the Community Day, that was one of the aspects that brought people to there, other than the main one, Community. Oh, I caught it. Yes, nice. Good deal, good deal, good deal. I don't know if I caught it with a pineapple berry though. No, I didn't. But I still got double candies. But it's candies. But yeah, they could bring them out for this event, maybe. But I think they're gonna save those type of Pokemon like Squirtle, Charmander for Community Days, because I believe that'll make them more special. Because if they bring them out for this event, like I was saying, it may make the shinies less special for Community Day, because they'll already have came out before those Community Days happen. And like I was saying, with Community Day and getting shinies on those days, that made those shinies even more special. What do you think? How do you think the shinies will come out for this event? Do you think any shinies will come out for this event? Do you think that at least the raid bosses should be shiny for this event? Or some of the raid bosses should be shiny for this event, seeing as how the sprites were changed or were updated. Okay, we're still at the church where we did the raid, and there's actually a wild Charmander spawn. And I mean, it would be cool to see a shiny Charmander in the game. Like I was saying, it would make it more special to see it on Community Day, because that's how they've been releasing shinies recently, and I think it's a good idea to keep it like that. So I mean, I know that Pikachu, Bulbasaur, and Charmander and Squirtle were on the picture for the release of the Kanto event, but people thought that maybe those were going to be shiny. But like I was saying, I think they should save it for Community Day. And it seems that this is what they're going to be doing. And I think raids are about over and the sun's going down. We're out just hunting. We actually got something to eat. And after we finished eating, we came up to the church right here looking for some Magikarp, because he still needs his for Mew. And we got a wild Sandslash, 2143. I have never seen one this high in the wild. And I was actually told that it was a good IV Sandslash. So let's go ahead and catch it. 3. Yes. Okay, let's check these IVs. Wonder. Attack. Yep, it's a good one. Actually, let's check this Magikarp real quick. Shiny? Nope, okay. And actually, something I didn't talk about before. This is actually a good IV Magikarp, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch this. And I'm gonna talk about the boxes in just a second, because I didn't talk about those earlier. Let's go ahead and go in the shop and look at the boxes. Okay, we got the special box. It has 6 raid passes, 10 pineapples, 4 lures for $4.80. Then you have the great box. It has 6 incense, 6 lucky eggs, 12 premium raid passes, and 16 pineapples for $7.80. Then you have the ultra box. It has 12 lucky eggs, 24 raid passes, 14 star piece, and 10 lure modules. So the ultra box is pretty banging right now. I already had bought the great box, so maybe I can get another ultra box, or maybe I can get an ultra box before this event ends, because I want those star pieces, I want those raid passes, and I want those lucky eggs. And I'll take the lures too, because, you know, as of this event, 6-hour lures, so that's pretty dope. It's actually supposed to be some more Magikarp. Now that we've done that and talked about the raid passes, or talked about the boxes, I think I'm going to end the video now. Thank Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. What do you think about the event? What do you think about shinies coming to this event? And whatever else you want to leave down in the comments. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.